Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're joining us today. Welcome on day 3 of GG Asia Pacific Connect, a global learning festival of 3 days of educational technology workshops in multiple languages across the Asia Pacific region, live on YouTube. Welcome to the session Explore, Dream, and discover with Flipgrid. In this final session on Flipgrid in the virtual summit, today we'll be exploring ways to share, learn, and grow in the community with the help of the Discovery Library. A little bit about myself. My name is Kamalpreet. I'm one of the educator innovation leads at Flipgrid, and prior to this, I was working as a middle school science teacher for the past 12 years at a leading public school in Bangalore, India. And I'm super passionate about everything that is related to STEM, especially science, social emotional learning, the UN SDGs, and gamification. I'd love to know more about you. You are the center of our Eduverse. So, educators, please share in the live chat below where you're joining us from and a little bit about yourselves, respecting your time and the fact that there are so many amazing sessions which are lined up right now. So let's dive right in. In this workshop, we'll explore together how to access and navigate the Discovery Library in Flipgrid to find launch-ready topics to use with the learning community, how to save and use topics, as well as to submit own topics to be included in the Discovery Library for others to use. So, all these features, everything in Flipgrid is inspired by you. Your voice and your opinions form the center of our Flipgrid Eduverse. Our mission at Flipgrid is to help educators like you to empower every single learner on this planet to share their voice and, most importantly, to respect the diverse voices of others. Let me repeat that: share their voice and respect the diverse voices of others, because every single voice matters and it has the potential to change the world. Moving on, over the past 2 days, we've learned about topics and how to create them in classrooms. To make your task even simpler, Flipgrid has the Discovery Library. The Discovery Library is an awesome Flipgrid resource for finding topics which are created by partners and other educators that you can use as your very own. So let's head over and see how you can leverage the Discovery Library to engage your students in meaningful discussions. So to get started, to go to the Discovery Library, you'll head on over to your profile icon and click. In the drop down, you'll see the Discovery Library. Once you click, you will notice that there are something like 42,746 topics ready for you to explore in the Discovery Library. I'll repeat that: 42,746 topics waiting for you to be added to your topics to your classroom. So how can you find something that, amongst all these topics, how do you find something that you would like to use in your class now? So as you can see over here, you have once you click on any topic or you search for any topic, you can look for topics based on the subject. You can filter them based on the subject, based on the community, and you can also look for topics by typing in a keyword. So over here, they're looking for Romeo and Juliet. You can look for, let's say, resolutions. That's something which comes with new here. And once you key in that keyword, type in that keyword, you'll get a couple of options available for you. And out of those options, when you click on any of those options, you'll find a big blue button, and that big blue button will give you three options. You can select that particular topic and you can add it to your pre-existing groups, or you can take a topic and you can add it to a fresh group. So you don't it doesn't fit within a pre-existing group. You can create a new group with that, or you can also save it for later. let's say that you have something, but you're not planning to use it right away. So you can save it for later, choosing to either add it to a pre-existing collection, or you can create a new collection altogether. Now you can create as many collections as you would like. Now I've used a different word over here, a collection. You can take a topic, you can add it to a pre-existing collection, or you can create a new collection. So what exactly are these collections? So let's see that. Now, collections are the prime way to save topics for later, a way to plan ahead and organize topics that you'd like to come back to later on. So, how do you find your collections? Okay, so you've added something to your collection. Where do you find it? Well, you'll again click on Discovery, and once you do that, on the side you will see the tab saying Collections, library saying Library. And when you click on the My Library tab from here, you'll find the collections that you've created, including one for any topic that you've added to Discovery. You can also create new collections from this tab. To create a new collection, all that you would have to do is, as it's shown in the GIF, you would have to click on this big blue button collection. And once you do that, you can type in the new name for the collection, and you can see the new collection middle school has been created. After that, you can add topics from the Discovery Library to the new collection. And over here, we are scrolling down and we're going to add that ocean chemistry sea foam. We'll again click on add topic and save it to the new collection we've created, that is middle school chemistry, and we are done. So that is how we can create a new collection and add topics from the Discovery Library for the freshly minted collection that we have. So it's not just about collections that you are creating. Flipgrid also has something known as featured collections. Now, featured collections are curated for you by Team Flipgrid. We have collections which are based around mental health awareness, conversations about race, equity, justice, social emotional learning, and so much more. You can see there are so many pre-existing collections curated just for you, and these topics change frequently, so always check in to see if there is a new featured collection coming in. Now, in addition to this, if you find a topic that you love and you want to share it with your fellow educators just to spark that conversation, so what do? You can see this button over here on the side of Add Topic. Once you click on that, it will give you a link, and you can share that the link to the topic. You can copy paste it and share it anywhere, including Twitter and on Facebook as well. So you can, if you found something nice and you want to share it with your friends, you just have to click on the share button and share it away on Facebook, on Twitter, or wherever you have your friends. After that, let's move out and we'll come to, so you have so many topics available in the Discovery Library. How can you contribute to the community? Actually, you can by creating your own discovery topics. So, by contributing to the Discovery Library, you are helping fellow educators learn unique ways to implement Flipgrid as they seek to transform learning and amplify student voice. And because you are sharing only the topic template, so it's just the topic template that you are sharing, none of the student content. Remember, Flipgrid is very secure. So none of the student responses will be shared, only the topic template that you found value in, that would be shared. So you are free to share to your heart's content anything that you've created it that you think would add value to other educators. Please go ahead and share it. So how do you do that? You'll have to navigate to the topic. As you can see over here, you have so many topics available, and you would be able to see submit to discovery. And once you click on that, it will open up give you an option where you'll have to put in the details. You'll have to add the subject, integration notes, and other details. And once you have submitted your topic, it will be sent to our team for review. We'll take around 48 hours to review and get back to you. And if your topic meets all the requirements, you can see your topic being added to the discovery library. And you can always go back and see how many topics you've contributed by clicking on My Library, which is just next to the Discovery tab. Now, in addition to contributing to the community and the Discovery Library, there is also some highlighted content that is available for you. Flipgrid offers several types of highlighted content as well. So we've got topic of the day, as you can see over here. Now this is generated from educator created content. So this is content which is created by educators like you, and the topic changes every day. So just as you can do with any other topic in the discovery library, you have again three options for this. If you like a topic that you see in the topic of the day, you can add it to an you can add it to a pre-existing group. You can create a fresh group with it, or you can save it for later by adding it to a pre-existing or create a new collection with it altogether. So that's topic of the day. After that, you have something known as wonder of the day, and this again changes every day, and it is from our wonderful partner Wonderopolis. Then you've got something known as trending topics over here. Now, what are these trending topics? This feed is exactly as the name suggests. The most popular topics of the moment are listed over here. This list is updated every week with the topics most frequently used by you and your fellow educators. So, depending upon those topics that educators have found value in, this trending topic that tends to change. Then you have something known as topics for me. So exactly what it reads, topics for me are topics which have been curated, which have been selected based upon what you added when you had created your account. So remember, when you had created your account, you had added your subject area, and the classes that you were taking, and your location. So depending upon that, Flipgrid is going to give you some suggestions. These are under topics for me. And of course, how can we forget you? So we have our inspiring creators. So these are teachers just like you from around the world, committed to creating quality, meaningful discovery topics. So you can also select an educator to access the brilliant topics that they have ready just for you. So if you like a particular educator and you found value in their content that they've offered in the discovery library, you can go to the inspiring creators and find a topic created by them. Now, this was all content which is created by educators. In addition to topics created by educators, Flipgrid also has 75 plus partners, including Adobe, BBC, Bunsey, Code.org, the Discovery Library, Minecraft Education Edition, Lego Education, all providing quality content for you for free. So every single, so you can see all these partners. I'm quickly scrolling through them. Okay, if you click on any of these images, any of these icons, you will be taken to the partner page, and on the partner page they would have all their details shared. They would have their social media handles there, so that you can stay up to date with what's going on with them. And they have also whatever topics that they have created, that goes into their partner page. So they've filtered them according to popular topics. They've curated them into specialized collections, and in addition to that, everything else which has been created by them goes into the partner page. Do check that out. There are some wonderful topics listed over there. Then let's come on to something which I find is the most precious gem, a part of our weekly family routine, the Flipgrid live events. So, Flipgrid hosts weekly free live events with partners and special guests like California State Parks, Chelsea Clinton, Rick Riordan, and more. You can register your class for a live interview and moderated Q&A in the Discovery Library. All that you have to do, so you can see it over here. You'll have these Flipgrid live events. When you click over there, you will get access to a page that shows you all the upcoming events. Okay, it'll take you to a page where all the events for that month are listed, and from there you can list yourself, you can register yourself and your class for an upcoming event, and you'll be emailed a link to join the broadcast either live or you can even watch it on demand. So if you're busy at that point of time, you can watch it on demand as well. And pitching in something very, very special, which is going to happen this 28th of Jan. This 28th Jan, we are presenting an India special episode. We'll be hosting a fourth generation Indian Army veteran, Colonel Rajmeet Singh. And Colonel Singh's grandfather was a part of Subhash Chandra Bose's Indian National Army, uh, and INA played a key role in the country's struggle for independence. Since then, since that struggle for independence, more, we have four generations from this family that has been protecting the country's borders. I'm sure, just like me, you too would be curious to find out what is the secret of their courage and what inspires and motivates them. And what are the skills that students can learn from the armed forces? Well, you don't have to wait much. You'll get answer to those on 28th of Jan at 5 p.m. IST. So classrooms, teachers, students, families, please register, and you would have to go to aka.ms/courage. I'm going to drop that in the chat. To register, you'll have to go to aka.ms/courage. And remember, it is on 28th of Jan, 5 p.m. IST. So, in this module, in this short module, we learned what is the Discovery Library and how to access it, how to save and share topics, what are collections and how to create and use them, what is highlighted content, including inspiring creators and topics of the day, where to find Discovery partner content, and how to submit your own topics to the Discovery Library. And before I end this session, I'd love to give you a very short demo. In the meantime, if you have any sorts of questions, any doubts, please drop them in the chat, and I'll share my screen for that short demo. And I'll quickly monitor the chat as well. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you. Let's now get a practical hands-on thing of how where you can find the Discovery Library and how do you add things to a group and stuff, whatever we covered today. So to access the Discovery Library, you'll click on the profile and you'll see Discovery over here. Click on Discovery, and as you can see right at top, it's telling you so many topics have been created. They're ready for you to be using. And if you scroll down, you'll see all these topics and you can filter them according to the subject that you're taking. So let's say I want to focus only on science. I'll have these topics filtered according to science. Then according to your community or the class, I want to focus on middle school. You'll have that accordingly. And let's say that I'm now looking for something for a particular topic. Let's say I'm looking for, okay, science doesn't fit over here. I'm looking for resolutions. Resolutions. I keep that in, and I'll have all these options available for me. Now, when I click on any of these topics, I get to see the details of this. So this seems reasonable. It's giving me three options. When I click on the add topic, it's giving me three options. I can add it to my existing group. So let's say I'm going to add it to cell, save it to a group, and you could actually go to the group and see what's happened over there. So you can see that it has been, this New Year's resolution thing has been added in my pre-existing group on cell. I can edit it. Once you add a topic, you can also edit it. So this is an old topic. Let's say I'm going to change that to 2022. Happy New Year 2022. What is your New Year's resolution for the upcoming year? Share and comment on one another. Okay, you can edit that out. I'm going to keep it like this. You can also add in attachments, and so you can put in as many links as you want. Okay, you can give it a title, and remember that there are something like you can add in 9 attachments with your particular topic. You can change the recording time. So 1 minute 30 seconds, that seems reasonable. And once you are ready to commit your changes, you will simply select save changes, and you are ready to share this topic with your class. All that you need to do is click on that share button and copy the link, or you can also share it directly into your Google Classroom. You can embed it into Google Slides if you're maintaining a class over there, or if you're a Microsoft school, you can share it on Microsoft Teams, send it on Remind, or even share it out on Twitter. Else, you can scan it out and you can share the QR code with your learners, with your class. So I'm going to leave it at this uh, and head back over to the Discovery Library. So let's now take any of these topics. Let's say it's this topic. I have shown you how. Hi, I'm Tori Kelly, the voice behind. Just a minute. So we've seen how you can add a topic to your pre-existing groups. Plus, you can also create a new group with it. So let's say I want to create a new group 2022. I can do that and post that topic over there. Okay, so you can see that a fresh group 2022 has been created, and I have this topic added over there. Again, as always, you are free to edit it out according to suit your class. Over here, you've got videos, you've got the you've got the cover image. You can add attachments if you want. So that is about it. Again, heading back because I want to show you connections. Hi, I'm Tori Kelly, the voice. Okay, so the third option that we have is that in case you want to review it later, you can add it to your collection. So you can save it to a pre-existing collection. Let's say if I want to add it to idea starters, I can do that. And once you do that, click on done, and it will be added to your collection. You can also create a new collection with this. Let's say I want to add this to circle type. Okay, let that be a fresh collection. So I write that out and click on done. So that is about it related to collections. Now, where can you find these collections? I've added these topics to 2 collections. Where do you find it? Over here. Just next to the Discovery Library, you have My Library, and you can see a fresh collection circle time created over here. And then it has also been added in the Idea Starters collection that I have. So all these things have been added in that particular collection under the name of Idea Starters. You can do that as well. Now, let's say that you want to submit something to the Discovery Library. You have a topic that you've already created and you want to put it in the Discovery Library. How do you do that? So I've got this topic and I quite like it. And if I want to submit it to the library, I will go to the topic, I will click on these 3 buttons over here, and I will submit it to the discovery library. I would have to add in details like community. Let's say it's meant for everybody. Everybody can use it. So all or everyone. Subject again, no specific subject. So I'm going to put it as under, or perhaps I can put it. mm yeah, I put it as under only, and any integration notes or anything that would any additional information that would help the teachers to use it in their class, you can add these notes over here. So I'm going to put it as simply feel free to change the template, free to change this template for a yearly word. So you can add that. um, Again, these are details for that particular topic. You can add media. uh, so right now I'm going to select a Giphy. Okay, let's say this, and you can submit it to the discovery library. That's all that you have to do. And remember, when you submit it to the discovery library, it will take about a week's time for about 48 hours for it to be reviewed by the team, and for it to be reflected in the discovery library. So that's how you can submit to the discovery library. And I also want to show you our partner pages. So you would be able to see all these partner, and if you click on any of their pages, let's say we are going to Adobe for Education, one of my favorite partners. You'll get information about them, their social media handles, so you can follow them. Then their most popular topics, lots of them, you can view all of them. And then they also have a particular collections available for you. So let's say we go for creative expression, and you quickly going through that, and if you like something, I like this one, it's related to bio. uh, you can, again, if you have three options: adding to a group, creating a new group, or adding it to a pre-existing collection. So that was all about the discovery library. Yeah, one more thing I should like to show you. You have these Flipgrid live events also. So if you were to click on a Flipgrid live event, give me a minute. I cannot see that it's being shared in the. I wonder if that Flipgrid live event is visible. Are you? It's not being shared right now. So let me quickly share my screen for the Flipgrid live event. Okay, I think this should be visible. Uh, yes, I see it's there now. So this is what the live event page looks like. So you have all the upcoming live events. So these are the things which have been lined up for January. And how do you click on it? How do you register for it? You simply have to click on register here, add in your details, and you're ready to go. So that was all about the Discovery Library. If you have any queries, any doubts, please post it out in the chat, and I'd love to address any queries. And very quickly, sharing my screen with you. We've come to the end of our presentation, and just to wrap things up, let me remind you that I'd love to end by saying that thank you, educators, for joining in. If you liked my session, if you found value in this session, please feel free to connect with us across all the social media platforms using Flipgrid and the hashtag Flipgrid for all. If you have any questions, please still drop it out in the chat. You can connect with me on Twitter at dpskamal, and be sure to join our Facebook group by scanning the QR code in the screen that you see on the screen, and I'll also drop a link in the chat. uh, we are here to support you, to be your cheerleaders, to share and connect with you. And we're here because we love you, for everything that you do every single day to empower your students in your classrooms. And lastly, just to quickly recapitulate everything which has been covered over the past 3 days at GET APAC, you can refer to this playlist which contains all the 4 sessions on Flipgrid, and I so look forward to this continuous learning and seeing how you empower every voice. I'm, I, I'm just quickly going to see this chat to see if we have any questions dropping in, and I do not see anything. So this is Kamalpreet signing off for the day. Bye.